Hello everyone and welcome to Bearcat Volleyball here on Anderson County Sports TV. We are on the road tonight as the Lady Bearcats take on the Lady Flyers of Franklin County. We'll be back with the starting matchup or lineup rather, and a little more information when we return here on Anderson County Sports TV. Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. And by Anderson Apothecary, the cure for the common drugstore. That's Anderson Apothecary. And by Hurricane Bay Car Wash, voted once again the best car wash in Anderson County. All right, folks, we're about to get underway here at Franklin County High School. The Bearcats come into this game tonight with a record of 14-10. They are 1-5 in district play. This, of course, is an out-of-district matchup. But they won their last 5 matches, winning the Frankfort Invitational Tournament at Franklin High School. Franklin County is 7-13, 1-2 in their district. They are coached by Dale Atkins, assisted by Sandy Etherington, Susie Hellard, and Chris Schimler. Of course, the Bearcats are coached by Ryan Brown, and he's assisted by Suzanne Lilly, who was here for the JV game, but she's not feeling well. She left. And Ashley Couch, who is here tonight. Okay. Starting with the Bearcats, I think we got our usual suspects here. Kaylee Clark will be back to serve. Sierra Carson-Bader is back there. Anna Grace McGregor wears number 33. She's on the front row right now. I think Morgan Wells is out there, number 15. Paige Smith gets the start tonight. She and Anna Grace are the only 2 seniors on the squad. And I think that's your starting 6 for the Bearcats. For Anderson County, let's see here. We've got Joy Bebe. Number 15 is out there. Hannah Engel. We'll get to the rest of the Lady Flyers here. Kaylee Clark serves it up. The Flyers with the swing, dug up by Kaylee Clark, but the Bearcats unable to do anything with the set. We have our first sub of the game, Lindley Long, coming in, replacing Sophie Hammonds. Number 7, Brooke Johnston will serve. She is their setter, as Kaylee Clark is the Bearcat setter. Both teams run a 5-1 offense. Anna Grace bumps that one over. This is Bebe with the swing. It'll be a free ball coming here for the Lady Flyers. And Bebe with the power dink. Two to nothing, Lady Flyers on top right now. Johnston is serving. Engel is their libero. Sparrow is the Bearcats libero, and that. Jennifer Lee rather is the libero, and that bump by Lee is a little bit too close to the net for Kaylee Clark to do anything with. Pass a little bit better. Smith dug up. And now the Bearcats will have kind of a free ball, but it lands in front of Carson-Bader. That wasn't exactly a free ball. It was a flat-footed back row spike. 4-0, Lady Flyers with the lead. Bearcats yet to score. But as soon as I say that, it's into the net, and the Bearcats get their first point. And Grace McGregor will now serve it up for the Lady Bearcats. And we had Lee, the libero, come out of the game and Sparrow replace her. That swing is long. Anderson County now trails 2-4. And that is in there, right at the back line. I think that was Lindley Long with a nice swing, the middle hitter. Joy Bebe serves it up, 5-2. Kostenbader bumps it up. Clark sets it up. And I think Sparrow missed that one, but it fell in for a point regardless. Morgan Wells serves it up. Bearcats down 3-5. Bebe bumps it. Smart hit into the back corner, but the Flyers pick it up. This is a dink by the middle hitter, Dufour. Natalie Dufour, a junior middle hitter for the Flyers. I think it's 6-3, although the scoreboard has not yet updated that fact. We've got some question over there at the officials' table. Because it was 5-3, I think, before that last point. Oh, like the Jeopardy theme being played in the background by David Hecker. Doing the sound tonight here at Franklin County High School. We'll take this time to thank one of our sponsors. IO Roofing is more than just a roofing company, believe it or not. I talked to Todd Gravitt this past weekend and said, yeah, we do gutters and skylights and all sorts of things. So if you need any sort of that work done, give Todd Gravitt a call. Well, it's 4-5, so I don't guess the Flyers did get that 6 point after all. Paige Smith, a senior. She and Anna Grace McGregor are the only seniors on the Bearcat team. She goes long. Now, Lady Flyers get their 6 point. Lindley Long comes out. Sophie Hammonds back in. She'll serve it up for Franklin County. Nice bump there. And this is Sparrow with the middle hit, and it's down. That should make it 5-6, and it does. As Jennifer Lee, the libero, now goes back to serve. Nice serve, but bumped up nicely. We had a double contact call on the Franklin County setter, Johnston. And she bumps it this time. That's what usually happens. You get a double contact called on you. That next hit is not going to be a face pass. It's going to be a bump. Bebe gets it for Franklin County. And here's a swing by Kostenbader. It's dug up, though, by Franklin County. Into the back corner. And Jennifer Lee just a little late getting there, unable to make the pass. 7-6. Nice pass. Kostenbader with the swing. Johnson couldn't get there. Sometimes it's when the setter has that far to run, she might want to holler help. Let somebody else take that second ball. Bebe bumps it up. Free ball now coming to Anderson County. Clark sits Anna Grace McGregor on the slide, but it's dug up by Franklin County. Nice executed play by the Bearcats, but played nicely by Franklin County, and Costervator loops that one just out of bounds. And that serves into the net. That's Deaton. Kaylee Clark. The Bearcats have rotated around once. Bebe, nice pass. But Franklin County's number 11, Natalie Dufour, not able to do much with the set. Scoreboard says the Bearcats are up by 1. It sets to Anna Grace in the middle, and Franklin County's defense was had a little bit of confusion back there. 10-8. We got another sub. Sydney Bailey comes out of the game, and Maddie Graves, junior for junior, comes in for Franklin County. The Bearcats, other than the libero coming in and out, have yet to make a sub. Kaylee Clark, it's Wells. It's short, and she wisely lets that one fall out of bounds. 11-8. On paper, the Bearcats are expected to win this game since they have the better record. But, you know, you really never know. It kind of depends on who your opponents are. And fairly close contest so far. Nice swing there by Jennifer Lee. She gets the kill. 12-8. Bearcats on top. Nice play there by Wells. Bebe is off, cuts a hard angle, but it's picked up by Wells, and she will go up at this time herself and swing, but she hits it out of bounds. Lindley Long comes back into the game for Franklin County, and Brooke Johnston back to serve for the Lady Flyers. They trail 9-12. We want to thank our other sponsors too, Anderson Apothecary, Century Bank, and Hurricane Bay Car Wash, for bringing you this game tonight. Smith, just long. Ten serving 12 here in the first set. I believe it's going to be a 5-set match, best 3 out of 5. I think that one caught Jennifer. She thought, I think this is going to go out of bounds, and the last second thought, well, maybe not, and threw up a hand, but since this is not a district game, sometimes non-district games are just the best 2 out of 3. But since these schools are fairly close to one another, a kill by Smith. Sparrow comes back in. Lee goes out. Anna Grace McGregor serves. 13-11. Here's your score. Bearcats with the lead. They trailed by by 4 earlier. But Bebe gets the luck of the tape 12-13. Maddie Graves comes out. Sydney Bailey comes in for the Lady Flyers. Clark tries to go over on 2. Flyers did not bite. Smith with a swing, dug up by Bebe, and here's a hit in the middle, but Lee plays that nicely. And Wells this time, timing a little bit off. Now we've got Sakaira Minion coming into the game, our first sub for Anderson County. She replaces Wells. 13 all. Joy Bebe serves into the net. And we've got Minion coming back out. And Wells back in, and I think she's going to serve. I guess Coach Brown just needed to talk to Morgan just for a little bit. Get a little bit of coaching that he couldn't do exactly from the sideline. Wells serve. Back row attack by Bebe. It goes well long. 15-13. Remember, they played a 25, not 21. The JV sets go to 21. And the trickle of the tape benefits Morgan Wells. Franklin County almost played it, but unable to do so. 16-13. There's another point for the Bearcats. I'll look for the Flyers to call time here. Jennifer Lee, nice pass, and this is Sparrow. High off the hands, dug up by Bebe. And we have a double contact call on Johnson again. 17-13. No timeout yet. Wells, another nice serve. Oh, that was well hit there by Dufour. Nice play, quick set. Natalie Dufour will go back to serve now. 14 serving 17. Jump serve by Dufour, but it's handled nicely by Smith. Smith off the hands. And point for the Lady Bearcats. 18-14. Our up ref tonight is Scott Sharp. Our down ref, Norman Smiley. That's an overpass. The Bearcats aren't able to make the Flyers pay, but we do get a free ball out of it. And that's off the mark, and the Bearcats have to get a free ball. And here's it. Oh, what a block. Jenna Sparrow went high that time for the block, and now Coach Atkins calls timeout for Franklin County. We'll take it with them. The Lady Bearcats on top, 19-14 here in set 1.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.
There's Paige Smith. She has scored a few points tonight from the serving position as well as from attacking the ball on the front row. Lady Bearcats lead 19-14 here in set 1. And the officials are still talking it over at the scores table, and now I think we're all squared away. We're ready to go. See what Paige can do here. Bebe, tight pass. Flyers go over on 2. And that is blocked by Lindley Long. Costabader tries to go line, and Lindley Long puts it back in her face. And she's rewarded by getting to come out of the game. So she's subbed out here. Nice pass there. On the slide, there's Sparrow, and she puts it through the outstretched hands of the Lady Flyer defense. Sparrow goes out. Anna Grace McGregor comes in. Jennifer Lee goes back to serve with the Anderson County Lady Bearcats leading 20-15. Deep serve. There's a swing in the middle. Anna Grace got a piece of it, but Costenbader couldn't pick it up off the block. That's a kill for Franklin County. 20-16 now. Bailey serves it up. Nice jump serve there. Good pass. Costenbader this time is double blocked. Dinks it over. And Anderson County a little confused there. You got it. No, you got it. No, you got it. Nobody had it. 20-17, or I should say 17 to serving 20. That's off the net a little bit. Lee sends it over. Bebe swings hard. She's got a hammer. And if she gets a good set like that, she will put it down with force. I think Anna Grace got up there to get an arm on it, but Flyers coming back here, 18-20 against the Bearcats. The jump serve, that's going to be an overpass. That was a decent dig by Morgan Wells, and Anna Grace tried to. It came at her hot and heavy, so she did the best she could, but it goes out of bounds. Bearcats had about a 5-point lead, I believe. Anna Grace on the slide, but it's dug up by the Flyers, and here is Bebe, and she dinks it, but not over the net. Costenbader will serve with a 2-point lead, 21-19. Bearcats just need 4 more points to put this first set away. Another dink over the outstretched arms of Anna Grace McGregor. They got to cover her. When Anna goes up, somebody's got to be in her hip pocket. What a serve. That was a nice serve. That's Deaton, one of their middle hitters back there serving. Ties the game up 21-all. And there it is again, and Costenbader got a hand on it this time, but it comes low across the net and kind of like a slider in baseball. Moves towards the line. And Deaton helps the Bearcats out there by serving into the net. 22-22. Kaylee Clark goes back to serve. It's a 3-point game, maybe. Okay, we have Wells going out. And Minion coming in, although Costenbader first went over there to the 10-foot line to come out of the game. So it was like she was expecting it, but little fake run there. You thought Bebe was going to hit it, but Dufour actually gets the set. Long will come back in for Hammonds, and the Flyers lead by 1, 23-22. Bearcats a little out of system that time. Nice play there by Jennifer Lee, but Paige Smith was either blocked or I'm not sure it cleared. But this is set point, 24-22. The Flyers were down by 5, called a timeout, and they have fought their way back into this game against the Bearcats. This is Smith going over top, and she avoids the end of the game. But this is still set point, 23 serving 24. Bearcats got to score now. And the Grace's serve is off the fingertips. I cannot believe that they got that back. I just cannot believe it. Somebody tracked that down. That could be an overpass. Smart play by Kaylee Clark. Hitting it where they ain't. She saw that all the Flyers had come to the front row just about, and she just popped it in that back corner. That tied it up, 24-24. You must win by 2. And there is no cap, I don't believe. Tough one, tough. 25-24, set point again here. Bebe served into the net. Good pass there by Lee, and that's overpass. And that's in. Well, the Flyers thought they had that point and thought they had that game, but instead the Bearcats bump it over, hit that line. Morgan Wells serves it into the net. It'll be set point again here for Franklin County, 26-25. Natalie Dufour, one of their middle hitters. Jump serve. Oh, nice play. I think it was Smith that just barely got it up, and Clark that took it over on 2. Wow. A little out of system there for the Flyers. And Lee was sucked up a little bit too close. And she jumped to hit it. And she kind of had to because it was going to be in bounds. But wasn't able to get it to a teammate. Set point again for Franklin County. This is like the 4th or 5th set point they've had. And Anderson County has yet to have their first one. Costenbader puts it over. Up the middle, off. Dug nicely by Jennifer Lee. Smith is off, and that's out, and that's the game. Franklin County has won set 1. We'll be back with set 2 right after this on Anderson County Sports TV. Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Today's game is brought to you in part by Hurricane Bay Car Wash, voted once again the best car wash in Anderson County. Hurricane Bay Car Wash, open 24 hours and located right next door to Wendy's on U.S. Highway 127 South. All right, folks, we're back for set 2 here. Franklin County leads 1-0. Coach Dale Atkins called a timeout, apparently, and set his team straight. They down by 5, finished strong. Anna Grace McGregor, though, with the kill for the Bearcats. And Kaylee Clark will go back to serve with a 1-0 lead. Bearcats have Jennifer Lee and Costin Bader, Paige Smith, Anna Grace McGregor. I believe Morgan Wells is hiding behind the ref there, I think. This is Bebe with the tip. Costin Bader bumps it, gets the set. No, that's Wells, I'm sorry. But it's into the net. And we've got a sub here early on. The first time tonight we see Lauren Emmons come into the game. She wears number 20 for Anderson County. Bebe will serve. 1-1 is your score. And that's going to be wide and to the left. And Grace McGregor will now go back. Jennifer Lee goes out as the libero, and Jenna Sparrow comes in. 2-1. Bearcats on top. Bebe bumps it up. A hit in the middle. Nice block, though, there by Sparrow. And that's looping one into the corner, but it's just out. Paige Smith tried to put it in there, but it just wasn't dropped for her. And a Grace goes out. Jennifer Lee comes back in as the libero. I believe this is due 4. Serving it up. Jump serve. Costin Bader, nice pass. And this is Sparrow with a middle hit, but it's blocked by McKenna Deaton. One of the 2 Lady Flyer middle hitters. Anderson County's middle hitters, of course, are Sparrow and McGregor. 3-2. Make that 3-3. Emmons will go back to serve. And that's out of bounds there. Lady Flyers are looking for Clark, trying to force her to play the first ball so that someone else on the Bearcat team has to set it. Their backup setter, so to speak, Kurt Singer, is out sick tonight. And Clark's going to swing this time, and it's just long. Lindley Long comes out. Hammonds will come in to serve. Wells comes back in for Emmons for Anderson County. 4-4. Nice pass. Sparrow gets it past the block this time. That was a good attempt there by Wells to get it up, but the Flyers have a couple of good middle hitters. Good pass. And a double block put up there on Sparrow. And unable to tool it off the block. Franklin County has a 6-5 lead. Lee hits it over. Could be a free ball here for the Bearcats. It is. Sparrow in the middle again, but it's dug up by Franklin County. Bebe. Oh, good play there by Clark. And a kill for Costenbader. Jennifer Lee goes back to serve. Sparrow comes out. McGregor comes in. Tie ball game, 6-6. They go outside this time. Good job by Wells to track that ball down. And that's another double contact on Johnston. That's the third one they've called on her tonight. Anderson County is yet to be guilty of that crime. 7 serving 6. Lee puts it up into the net. Serving has not been too bad tonight. Both teams have hit a couple in the net, but it's not been too bad. Not too many serves long, not too many serves into the net. It's tight. That's a good play by Clark to push it on over on 2. It's been said that a setter is kind of like the quarterback on the volleyball team, and sometimes you got to know when to run the option, whether to keep it or pass it. Well, we have another serve into the net, 8-8. Lindley Long comes back in for Sophie Hammonds. Both teams still have both timeouts left. And another one into the net. Boy, I tell you, I talk about the quality of the serves, and then we have 3 straight into the net. Morgan Wells comes out. Lauren Emmons takes her place. Kaylee Clark serves with a 1-point lead. Oh, that was close to being a double contact there, but no call. Nine to 9. Joy Bebe. And if there's anybody that's struggling with her serves tonight, it's probably Bebe. She's hit at least 1 into the net and 2 off to the left. I wonder if she's been watching me serve. There's one of those middle hitters. Before, the Bearcats got a hand on it, but not enough to slow it down for anybody else to play it. 10-10 as Dufour goes back to serve. Smith. That was off the block. So I didn't know for sure if Franklin County thinks it didn't go over the net, but Scott Sharp, the up ref, says yeah. Franklin County blocked it out of bounds. And we have yet another serve into the net. 11 all. We've got Emmons coming out, Wells coming in for Anderson County. And Franklin County, we've got Lindley Long coming out and Sophie Hammonds coming in. And we've got some official discussion over there at the scorers table. Clark to Sparrow in the middle. Oh, she should have hit it again. And there's that looping shot. Paige Smith, she's tried it a couple of times, and she's just off tonight. She's just hitting it just a little bit too long. And we're going to see a sub come into the game for the first time. Bella Bailey Sims, a sophomore, checks into the game for Anderson County. She had a pretty good JV match, even though the Bearcats went down 2-0 in the JV match. And that's long. So Bailey Sims comes back out. And Paige Smith got a little bit of instruction from her coaches over there, and she serves under the net. Oh my goodness. I think she's hit those balls just a little bit too long when she is spiking the ball or rolling the ball, if you will, from the front row. That she decided to take a little bit off of her serve, and she took a lot off of the serve. That's an overpass by the Bearcats. And Johnston dumps over the net. And the Lady Flyers are now taking a 2-point lead here on the Lady Bearcats. 14-12 here in set 2. That one's into the net. Sparrow goes out. McGregor comes in. Lee goes back to serve. That's an overpass, and McGregor tried to put it down. Good net play there by Clark and McGregor. Good communication by Lee. Boy, I thought somebody hit the net there. I don't know who, but the net sure was bouncing up and down. Quick set to Bebe, no good. Good fist bump there by Clark. Someone needs to send a deep ball because I think both of these teams are like right up on the net. And that's not going to make it. Point for the Lady Bearcats. Lee serves to Bebe. Her pass is a little off. Back row attack. I think that was Bailey on the swing. But into the net. Bearcats take a 1-point lead now. Lee serving to Bebe again. And that is down the line. Hard down the line. Lady Flyers tie it up, 15-all. Deaton, the other middle hitter for Franklin County, serves. A nice pass. McGregor on the slide. She missed it off the side of her hand. Lee bumps it up. This is over to Constanbader. She rolls it. And that is out. Close. Good look there by Anderson County. Score is tied 16-all. Here in set 2. Franklin County won the first one. Emmons is going to come in here for Wells for the Bearcats. Constanbader back to serve. And quick set to Bebe, and McGregor was waiting there for her, but she tools it off her block. Long back into the game. They will do a switch, her and Bebe. They will switch sides. Long more the weak side hitter, Bebe the strong side hitter. And a Grace. Oh, that's a nice up there. But Bebe hits it to the up ref, who obviously can't play the ball. 17 all. This is another tight set just like the last one. Clark with the serve. Trouble. Bebe bounces it up. A little confusion there between Clark, I think, and McGregor as who was going to take that third hit, and one got in the other one's way. 18-17, Franklin County on top, and with the serve, Bebe. A lot of spin on that set too, but that one's through the double block of Anderson County. 19-17. And Bebe has got her serve under control now, and the Flyers take a 3-point lead, 20-17 here against the Bearcats. Of course, being an out-of-district matchup, there's the long and to the left serve we've become used to by Joy Bebe. So this game does not quite mean as much as a district game, but you still want to win. But the coaches are probably more concerned about individual performances, shall we say, or lineup. You know, how the certain rotations look or what have you. Although I think Anderson County's lineup is pretty well set. I mean, they've stuck with this this group and this rotation all year long, I think. Although they will have a sub here and there. You know, Emmons will come in every now and then. Bella Bailey Sims will come in every now and then. Play a little ball. We saw Minion come in the first set. But for the most part, these are your starting 6 plus a libero lead. Bearcats trail by 1. That's going to be awfully tight. And I think he was into the net. Yes, Johnson into the net. That ties the game up. Lauren Emmons will serve it up. It's all tied at 21 here in set 2. Bebe with the bump. And that is in there just barely. That's a nice swing by Deaton. Long comes out of the game. Hammonds will come in for Franklin County. Hammonds will serve. Emmons will come out, and Wells will come in for the Lady Bearcats. 22-21. Franklin County with the 1-point lead. And that's a deep serve, and Wells unable to play it well. Coach Brown yet to call a timeout in this match. His team down by 2 here, 23-21. I bet if Franklin County scores here, he'll call a timeout. Nice. Sparrow off the block. Point to the Bearcats. They trail by 1. 22-23. Paige Smith, who served under the net last time, this time gets it over. It's a good pass. Outside swing. Costin Bader with the bump. Clark setting Sparrow in the middle. And we go outside this time, and that's outside the lines. So set point, 24-22 here for Lady Flyers. Set point as Bailey serves it up. High archer, that's tight, and Deaton puts it down for Franklin County. Thought it might have been, I guess it crossed the plane. The officials didn't call anything, but that was dangerously close. So Lady Flyers go up 2-0, and we will see what the Bearcats can do in set 3. Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Today's game is brought to you in part by Hurricane Bay Car Wash, voted once again the best car wash in Anderson County. Hurricane Bay Car Wash, open 24 hours and located right next door to Wendy's on U.S. Highway 127 South. Okay, we're about ready to get underway here in set number 3. A little bit of interesting information, perhaps. In between the sets here, for a moment, assistant coach Ashley Couch and Kaylee Clark, who's serving the ball right now. Well, that's a shank you don't usually see by Franklin County. They, along with the Franklin County trainer, were headed back to the locker room, and Clark was holding her pinky. But then it was getting close to the time to play the ball, or to play ball, I should say, as Bebe gets the kill. Coach Brown called her back over, said, "Hey, we need you over here for the time being," and Coach Couch got some tape, and they have taped her fingers together. I think she may have gotten a little bit injured in the very last play of the second set when Franklin County hit it down. It was very close to not being in the plane to hit it down. Good dig by Jennifer Lee that time. Back row attack by Costin Bader. But I think their hitter also came down on top of Kaylee's hand. And a Grace McGregor with the kill. Lauren Emmons got the start this time for Anderson County, as Wells is on the bench. Nice serve, short serve, just over the net, but well-placed ball by Anna Grace. Flyers 3-0. This is, the third set. It wouldn't surprise me if Franklin County got a little bit creative on their rotation, because they know they've got, the Anderson County has to win this one for the game to continue. It's 3 out of 5, and the Flyers have already won the first 2, so Anderson County needs to win the next 3, and that's another double contact on Johnston. 4th one of the night. Another nice serve by Anna Grace. Back row flat-footed swing. That's an overpass. And Dufour puts it down for the Flyers. But they trail by 3. 2 serving 5. Bebe back to serve. Let's see what she does with it. She has hit 2 or 3 out of bounds to the left. That one's good. Anderson County not able to do much with it. That's another double contact. I saw that one myself. And coming out there a little funky. 6 serving 2. Lauren Emmons now ready to serve, and we're going to have Clark come out of the game, and Bella Bailey Sims will come in, and I think she will be the setter, I assume. And now it looks like Coach Couch and Clark are over in the corner there with the Franklin County trainer, looking a little bit more at that pinky situation. 3 serving 6. So Kaylee obviously either in a little bit of pain or feeling that she's not able to play her best. Jump serve out of bounds. 7 serving 3. And if you hear my teeth chatter, folks, they have got the AC cranked in here. Granted, it's been a hot fall, but the temperature is not as hot as it has been. Expected to be hot again, though, this coming weekend. But, man, it is freezing in here. Costensbader is blocked, but she digs it up, and Wells sends it into the corner. And that's a deep ball. Bailey Sims with the bump set. Costensbader rolls it. Johnston. Was that off anybody's hands? No touch. Anderson County ball. Coach Atkins wanted a touch, but he's not going to get it. 8 serving 3. This is Paige Smith, one of only 2 seniors on the squad. That's another missed hit. Johnson is struggling, and Coach Atkins calls timeout as the Bearcats lead 9-3 here in set number 3, trailing 2-0. Today's game is brought to you in part by Hurricane Bay Car Wash, voted once again the best car wash in Anderson County. Hurricane Bay Car Wash, open 24 hours and located right next door to Wendy's on U.S. Highway 127 South. All right, back to action here, and that's off the hands of Sparrow and down on the on the Anderson County side, so it'll be Franklin County point. During the timeout, we saw Kaylee Clark and Ashley Couch over there, getting Clark's finger taken care of with the Franklin County trainer. She's still on the bench right now. Back row attack by Jennifer Lee. I shouldn't say back row attack because that implies it's illegal. It is legal. Although it used to be the libero could not attack the ball regardless of where she was setting. Oh, Bailey Sims backs into the net. And that'll be a violation on her. When the libero first came into being, they weren't allowed to serve, nor were they allowed to attack the ball in any way. Sparrow hits it down, and Franklin County hits it out. And a Grace comes in. Jennifer Lee goes back with a 4-point lead, 10-6. It serves to Bebe, and they set the outside. Another back row swing by Lee. She digs that one up, but again here the Bearcats have to send over a free ball. Franklin County hits in the middle, and that's Deaton with the kill. Anderson County was able to dig it up most of the time that time, except for the last hit, of course, but they really didn't have an attack, hardly at all. So that'll work for a while, but you've got to have some sort of offensive attack at some point to win games. That's an overpass. And another swing. Good block by Anna Grace. And Bailey Sims says, I'm not going to set the ball. I'm going to hit the ball. And she puts it down. Emmons comes back in for Wells. Constant Bader will go back to serve. 11-7 is your score here in set 3. Franklin County won the first 2 sets. That's to McGregor, off the hands and out of bounds. Point to the Bearcats, 12-7. Yep, I was waiting for it. He thought about it for a while and he said, yeah, I'm going to call that. Double contact, I would do the same thing. I have to think about those things a little bit. It's like, how bad was that set? And it was bad enough. But the Flyers get the ball back as the Bearcats costume baiter serves into the net. 8-13. Deaton into the net. Nicole Thomas sees her first action of the night. Replacing Deaton. And Emmons comes out and Wells comes back in. There's Bailey Sims, the left-hander. And that's a nice run play by Franklin County. Quick set to Joy Bebe. Lauren Emmons comes back in. Lindley Long set to come in for Hammonds. Looks like Emmons is maybe doing some setting here. That was close to being a double contact there, but no call. Anna Grace hits it for the Bearcats. It's going to be a free ball here. Paige Smith, Emmons, they go to Smith on the outside, but she hits it long. 10-14. Bearcats clinging to a 4-point lead here in set 3. They had a 5-point lead at around this time in set 1 and lost it. And lost the set in the volleyball version of extra innings. And it's a nice placement by Joy Bebe of Franklin County. Puts it over in the front corner. Johnston serving for the Flyers, 11-14. Point to the Bearcats. Sparrow back in. Anna Grace McGregor is going to serve it up. It looks like Kaylee Clark may be done for the day. That was a set to no one in particular. It may have been to Long, but Long was way off the net. And I think The middle hitter was expecting it, but it wasn't anywhere near her. And that's into the net, 17-11. Bearcats lead here in set 3. And a Grace with the jump serve. Bebe swings from the weak side. They got long on the strong side now. (18 serving 11). Deep jump serve. This is going to be a free ball for the Bearcats. Emmons bumps it up to Sparrow, and she puts it down for the kill. I believe Thomas tried to play it for Franklin County to no avail. 19-11. McGregor, another jump floaty, sort of. Long with the swing. Dug up by Kostenbader. And Bailey Sims hits it out of bounds. Joy Bebe been struggling from the serving line tonight. See what she does here. Trailing by 7, 12-19. And that's out. And we've got some discussion here. And Coach Atkins doesn't like that call, and it came from the line judge, who is a Franklin County parent. So I don't think they would lie about such a thing, but I don't know what the call was exactly. Maybe she saw a Franklin County Flyer in the net. So and that pass a little off the mark. Johnson couldn't track it down. 22-12. Anderson County looks like they're set to win this set. The question is by how much. Emmons serves deep, that's long. Wells replacing Emmons. Deaton in for Thomas. Dufour, she's got a pretty nice jump serve. But is it too little too late for the Flyers? We'll see. In set 1, she rattled off about 5 or 6 there that got the Flyers back in the game. But that one was too long. (23) serving 14 here in set 3. Smith into the net. Long comes out. Hammonds comes in for the Flyers, and she will serve it up. Overpass, and I think that's Deaton that makes them pay for it. (16-23). Deep serve, too long. So it'll be set point here for Jennifer Lee. The junior libero. That's a nice swing by Deaton. She might be just a shade taller than Anna Grace, maybe. That serves out. Not that it matters exactly how tall you are. Oh, that was the end of the match. The Bearcats won 25-17, but they still trail in sets 2-1 to Franklin County. Set 4 coming up.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.
Set 4 ready to get underway. My guess is Coach Adkins of Franklin County probably won't experiment as much as he did that last set since he lost. But Anderson County looked okay. You can see there's Katie Clark with her hands in ice, so she's done. But Bella Bailey Sims did a pretty decent job. Her and Laura Emmons trading setting duties, and Bailey Sims put that one down. Wells will come in for Bella Bailey Sims. 1-1 your score here in set 4. Jennifer Lee hits that one into the net. Point to the Flyers. The first 2 sets were won by Franklin County, and they were fairly close affairs as Bebe goes long. But the Bearcats won the 3rd set rather handily. But Coach Atkins put some subs in that had not played yet tonight. And that drops in there. And although those subs didn't do too badly, I don't think we're likely to see them again here in set 4. This set will go to 25 as the others have gone. But if there is a 5th set, it only goes to 15. A little confusion there by the Flyers as to who's going to hit the ball, but Bailey hits it and it does go down, and the Flyers have a 4-2 lead over the Bearcats here in the early going of set 4. And that pass Emmons couldn't quite get to. It all starts with a pass, as they say. And that pass, again, not close enough to where the setter is. She's over on the, or she's moving to the right side. I think they're wanting to pass right, not pass middle. And that's an ace serve, and Coach Brown, who has yet to call a timeout this match, I think he may do it in the near future. Morgan Wells comes out, Bella Bailey Sims comes in. 7-2 is your score right now. Franklin County on top. Of course, they had a pretty good lead in set 1 and lost it, and then Anderson County came out to a 5-point lead and then lost that eventually. Paige Smith to serve, 3-7. Into the net. Smith of Anderson County, like Bebe of Franklin County, having a little bit of trouble. Hammonds replaces Long as usual and will serve. Nice set there to Jenna Sparrow. She puts it down. Emmons will serve, trailing 4-8. Bebe bumps it up. Oh, that's a double contact. Yes. It wasn't so much the ball was spinning, but she kind of redirected it. She was spinning when she contacted it. It's another set to Sparrow, and she puts it down again. Bearcats with 2 straight here off of Emmons' serve. 6-8. Bebe bumps it up, or actually face pass it, and we have another double contact call on Johnston. I think it's about 6 for her so far tonight. Struggling just a little bit. And the Bearcats score again, tie it up, 8-all. And foot fault called against the Bearcats. Emmons. 9-8. Lady Flyers on top. Sydney Bailey will serve, and that's a nice serve right at the setter. And we're going to have Morgan Wells come in for Emmons, and I assume that means Bella Bailey Sims will be setting now. Or maybe the Bearcats have gone to a 6-2 with Sims and Emmons, and since, well, I don't know. Bailey Sims is on the front row for sure. Maybe it's a 4-2. A dump attempt by Bella Bailey Sims, but no good. Flyers get the lead back out to 4, 12-8. Sparrow in the middle puts it down. Nice set, nice swing, and virtually no block there by Franklin County. Sparrow comes out, McGregor comes in, Lee goes back to serve. Well, the point is over here. I think they called Franklin County into the net. Yep. I thought that might be the case, as I think it was number 11, Deaton. That ball was clearly not coming over the net, but for some reason she jumped up and tried to penetrate the net. No, excuse me, 11 is Dufour. And really a silly play to do that. There was no need to do that, and it may have cost the Flyers a point. So the officials have a little powwow, and he's asking for what number? Yep, and it signals 11. Coach Atkins doesn't like it, but that's the way it is. I've not seen too many volleyball officials, or any officials for that matter, change their mind once they've made a call. That was a nice hit, a really good effort by Kostenbader to try to get back there and get it up, but Deaton serves it flat-footed. And a little dink off the high hands by Kostenbader. And the Bearcats score 11-13. Well, we have Nicole Thomas, who saw her first action in set 3. She comes back in, giving Deaton a breather. Zoe Hayes was in there momentarily. I did not see Zoe come in, but she was only in there for a brief time. And McGregor comes back in for her. And we've got another scoring issue at the scorer's table. We've had a lot of that tonight, more than usual at a volleyball contest. We'll take a break. We'll come back here in just a second on Anderson County Sports TV. Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Okay, I think we're back to action here. Scores 13-11. Make that 14-11 as Kostenbader serves under the net. She probably got cold waiting all that time for the officials. Long comes back in for Hammonds. We'll take this time also to thank one of our sponsors that we don't have an actual commercial for, but it's Ideal Roofing. Give them a call for your roofing or guttering or skylight needs. Good swing there by the Bearcats, but it's dug up. Oh, surprised there's no call on a mishandle there, but it doesn't really matter because the Bearcats were unable to get it over the net. 15 serving 11 here in set 4. Franklin County already has won 2 sets. And the wheels have seemingly come off of the Anderson County Bearcats train. They're down by 5. That serve is into the net, so there's still life. Bella Bailey Sims, a sophomore left-hander, goes back to serve for Anderson County. Jump serve. Oh! Thought that was going to trickle over. Back to a 5-point lead. As Bebe, I thought was going to serve, but Isabel Cecil comes in. She will serve. I think she may have saw a little bit of action in set 1. I can't remember exactly, but I think I remember hearing her. Name called, and she is into the net. Sparrow in, Lee out, McGregor back to serve. 13 serving 17 in set 4. Bebe overpass. A smart hit there by Franklin County's Thomas. Sends it to the back corner. The Bearcats unable to play it. Back to a 5-point lead, 18-13. Thomas goes out. Deaton comes back in. Dufour, nice set, or serve, I should say. And Coach Brown is calling for a replay. It is a replay because a fan caught the ball as an Anderson County player was going for it, and I don't think she's aware of that yet. And now the person next to her explains it to her, and she's like, "What?" Yeah, you can't do that. I mean, obviously Anderson County didn't have much of a play on the ball, but they had a person there. And that's all that really matters as Franklin County serves out of bounds. 14 serving 18. This is Paige Smith. Bumped by Bebe. Middle hit. Wow. I think that was Deaton that put it down with force for Franklin County. We've got Long coming out, and Hammonds comes in to serve. Oh, that's got to be a no call. No call. I thought it was a mishandle. I think so did Coach Brown, but didn't get it. He gets it that time, and quite frankly, I don't think that was near as bad as the first one. But anyway, doesn't really matter. 15 serving 19. Wells looks at her coach to see where he wants it served at, and Johnson takes it over on 2. Kostenbader, it's upped nicely by Franklin County, and there's a dink. Oh, nice dig. But Deaton was able to put it back for the Flyers. I don't know if that was Kostenbader or Wells. One of them hit the deck, made a nice play on that ball. Unfortunately, right into the hands of Deaton. 20-15. And that's into the net. Jennifer Lee back to serve. And that was a quick hit. It's upped. And the Flyers are out of system here as Anna Grace McGregor jumped just a little bit too early and was on the ground as that ball just comes over the net. And so Zoe comes in to replace Anna Grace. Zoe Hayes, just a sophomore. And that serve by Deaton was hit with a lot of power, but it was hit into the net. Thomas comes back in now for the Lady Flyers, 17-21. Kostenbader went back to serve, but she's going to be replaced by Sakira Minion. Minion, a freshman. The only freshman that starts for varsity for Anderson County. Johnson takes it over on 2, and that's out of bounds. Point for the Bearcats, 18-21. Minion. Bebe bumps it up. Thomas plays it. Oh, nice dive there by the Bearcats. And we've got a call. Apparently we've got somebody into the net. Coach Brown can't believe it. I did not see it either. I did not see what number he called into the net, but tough break for Anderson County. Lindley Long comes back into the game. Johnston back to serve with a 4-point lead, 22-18. Into the net. Our serving the first set was pretty good on both sides, and it has just slowly diminished as the match has gone on. Bella Bailey Sims goes back to serve. Anna Grace McGregor will replace Zoe Hayes. Bailey Sims, nice serve, good bump. Long with the swing, dug up by Wells. She gets it back and puts it down. 20-22. An overpass. Wells bumps it up. Sims sets Smith. And that's into the net. That was Deaton, or excuse me, DeFore. I saw that myself. And we're back to a 1-point game, folks. 21 serving 22. Bump set. That's going to be a roll, and it's not going to make it. Thomas didn't put enough on it. Tie ball game here in set 4. Bearcats need this to keep this match alive. That was rough, but that is off the block of Anna Grace McGregor. And the Flyers have a 1-point lead, 23-22. Bebe's serve is in, they say. Right on the line. Set and match point for Franklin County. Man, I thought that was going to go long. I really did. I can easily understand why Jennifer Lee let that ball sail over her head. This time they pass it, and this is the ball game. Wells hit it into the block. It went over, and Anna Grace hits it into the net, and that's it, folks. Bearcats falls tonight, 3-1. The last set was 25-22. They are now 14-11 on the year, and the Flyers improved to 8-13. Thank you for watching Anderson County Sports TV. I'm Clint Goins, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.